Hey guys, how's it going? It's Python. Welcome back to some more winhero. It's been a while. It's actually the longest I've gone without uploading since I've started. So I really want to say I'm really sorry, but I actually don't really have a lot of time even now. So I'm trying to get through this recording because TOGAME dropped earlier today. Of course, his kit and his skills were announced yesterday. But I actually didn't have enough time to make a video on it, so we're gonna talk about that today. There's a couple of other stuff to talk about, which we will probably talk about either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know why I've clicked that, but especially considering since I clicked the correct stuff before. Now, he is a yellow attacker, as I predicted. I mean, I put it in my thumbnail. They usually go with an attacker. They don't drop two event units, and neither of them is an attacker. So, you know, we kind of knew he was going to be an attacker. Also, his ult looks sick if it plays now. It's not going to play now. But anyways, is he worth it? Is he actually any good? Yeah, let's take a look at the ult first. It's so cool. I really like it. Now, just like Umamiya of the previous event, the red tank Umamiya, he actually also has two passives, same as Endo. So he's the third unit with two passives, unless I'm missing someone. Yeah, so far they're the only three with two passives. So let's start off with his ult, which is an interesting one. It deals 1000 damage to two enemies in the front row, and it's the highest ult damage, like in terms of how easy it is to pull off. You don't actually need anything else. It's just 2000 damage, but obviously if it's a single target, a single opponent stage, then you're not going to get the best out of the skill. It's actually the worst ult out of any SS rank character, if you're going into a single target boss fight, whatever, which the game has a lot of at the moment, to be honest. But still, let's take a look at the other skills. Skill 1 is an attack skill which increases your attack by 5% for 90 seconds and deals 300 damage to an enemy, the classic 300 damage. The 5% is just a nice thing to add in there. Usually it's just 300, so it's nice to have it, just to have it. And it doesn't say that it cannot be stacked, so that's nice. Moving on to skill number 2, it's just a 30% damage increase for 30 seconds. Classic. Just it's usually here for a lot of characters. It's kind of looking like a standard character at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's nothing like going on with, I don't know, there's not any little trick here or there, any status effects or anything. There's not many. But moving on to the passive, the first passive is actually probably the best one, which increases action speed and crit rate by 15% permanently, of course. Really good. Big fan of action speed increase, crit rate as well, which goes really well with this SIM card, which we'll look at in the second. And the second passive is an interesting one. It's a bit of a miss for me. It says when the HP falls below 50% once per wave, reduces damage taken by 20 for 90 seconds, and recover HP by 50% of the attack. It's nice to have it there just in case you go up against someone that attacks your back line, but or your second line, but more often than not you're not going to. So can you use him as a tank? I don't think so. I very much don't think so. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend that. So yeah, the second skill is a bit of a miss. It's a nice added bonus, right? It's not really necessary. I mean, if he didn't have it, it wouldn't really be much better or worse for me. It's just nice to have it, but we're judging him as an attacker here. And then taking a look at the scene card, it says that at the start of the wave you increase damage dealt by 15, which is nice, and crit damage by 20, which of course goes well with the skill 2, or was it the passive? No, it was the passive. The passive increases action speed and crit rate by 15, the first one. So yeah, it's really nice crit rate and crit damage with the SIM card, which of course you can get for free from the event. Overall, for me, he is quite good. I like the action speed increase. I am a big fan of that. The 1000 damage to 2 enemies in the front is actually really helpful. Like, that can be actually massive in certain stages, but it's not, you know, if you're just starting out and you're missing a yellow attacker. I think you have 3 SS rank attackers in the standard pool. If you get their scene cards, they're just as good. Like, he's nothing crazy in my opinion. He's really good. Like, he's really solid, and I think, you know, if you're you know, if you've been playing the game for a bit and you really like the concept of having a yellow attacker that attacks both the tanks, the opponent's tanks in certain stages, I think it can be a fun unit to use. It's nothing crazy in my opinion. Especially since, as I said before, in single target stages it's not gonna be the best. But maybe I'm missing something, man. Maybe I'm missing something, but I mean, look, the scene card gives 15% damage increase. His skill 2 gives 30% for 30 seconds. He just doesn't have that passive damage increase, to be fair, but he does have crit rate and crit damage, so it's really good. I personally think that Kiryu, I've got Kiryu. I think Kiryu is a little bit better. I prefer Kiryu, but yeah, if you don't have him, it's fine. Same as with TOGAME. For me, like, a lot of standard SS ranks do the job. Like, he's nothing crazy in my opinion. So look, if he's one of your favorite characters, for sure go for him, but for me, he's gonna be a skip. Yeah, that's it for today. We're gonna probably talk about either tomorrow or on Monday a lot about the login bonuses, because there's some nice stuff going on right now, including a free Hidagi, which is gonna be massive for new players. As well as some other stuff. So we'll talk about that in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, sorry for this week. I haven't been able to do anything. So yeah, I'm really sorry. If you've enjoyed and you don't mind subscribing, please do so. We're really close to 100 and that would be really sick. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.